Good afternoon. It is now in Las Vegas, almost 4:35, and we are about to have our second bracket game start here. This is going to be a contest between Not Done Yet from Kansas City and the New York City Hustle from New York City. There are no more issues with the sun being in the pitcher's eyes. We are now completely covered with no sun. As the sun has gone behind the building directly behind us, and so there is no more danger to the pitcher. I'm Rich Siegel along with Dr. Joel Tremblay as we begin our game here. And again, Kansas City is the visiting team. The leadoff batter is Parrott, and the first pitch to Parrott is a ball. We are in the Ken Scarce Memorial Studio here at Doc Romero Park. The softball field that we are on is field number 6. We've been here all day. Tomorrow we will be back at Sunset Park. We will have the D Division for you tomorrow starting at 12 o'clock. Our home plate umpire, Joey from New York City. Parrott draws the leadoff walk, and that's how the game starts.
And as you mentioned, we're getting a little bit of a late start. The players were very concerned about that sun when it was right in the pitcher's eyes. We talked about that a little bit last game. I think it was even worse right there at the end. So as a matter of safety, they asked to hold off the start for a few seconds, and the tournament was able to accommodate that.
The batter will be Barry, the left-handed batter, whereas number 19. We do not have positions for the Kansas City team. First pitch to Barry is a pitch outside for a ball. We saw New York City this morning. This is our first time seeing Kansas City. And the next pitch, that's a little high, and it's a ball. And there's a swing and a foul. And the count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bryant, the on-deck hitter, thought that was a completed at-bat, but catch. That's Lynn San Pedro, and that is the first out in the first inning.
So if you're watching our broadcast, either on the Sin City Classic YouTube or Sin City Classic Facebook pages, please let us know that you're watching. Please tag some friends and some family so more people can watch their friends play sports, and let us know who you're rooting for. And congratulations to those of you who are rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs earlier in the day.
The first pitch is a strike. The second pitch is swung on and hit out into right center field, and that is in for a base hit. Right center fielder cuts it off, but Parrott, swift of foot, makes it to third base. It'll be first and third and 1 out. And that'll bring up Hahn, number 42. And the first pitch about to be delivered, and here it is, and the pitch is a strike called. The pitcher is Anna Marie de Quesada. The catcher is Keisha Hall, numbers 4 and 5 respectively, and the last 2 batters in the batting order. Here's the next one. Hahn swings and hits a ground ball to the shortstop. She bounces off the shortstop. However, she does make the play, and Hahn beats the throw to first base. A run will score. Parrott does cross the plate with the first run of the ball game, and it is 1-0. There will be a runner for Hahn, and it'll be Bryant, who was just forced at second base, and the batter is going to be Krug. And the first pitch. Swing and a base hit down the left field line. Runners at first and second and 2 out.
Was a clear base hit, but the left fielder got that ball back into second in a hurry.
Did a good job on that, and the batter will be number 8, Winter. Or as it looks like her in the back of her jersey, she goes by the nickname Bash.
Yeah, these look more like nicknames. We had mentioned somebody had a different name, and sometimes they're jokes, but sometimes also you use a pickup player and just have to use whatever jersey you have with someone's name on it.
First pitch is outside for a ball. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Runners at first and second and 2 out, 1 run in the inning. And that pitch is inside, ball 3, 3 balls and 1 strike.
But for these not done yet team, I think you're right. There's because one of the other players had dough on the back of the jersey.
And there is another pitch that sails inside, ball 4, and the bases will be loaded with Shropshire, the batter. Bryant running for Hahn is at third, Krug at second, Winter at first. Shropshire takes the first pitch inside for a ball. And the next pitch is a strike. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not done yet from Kansas City. Not done yet in this inning. And there is a ground ball fielded by the shortstop. She covers on her knees, throws to second base. They get the force out, and that ends the inning. They do score 1 run here in the top of the first inning. It is now Not Done Yet 1, and the New York City Hustle coming to bat on the Cloud Sports Network.
And that gives us a minute to talk about one of our sponsors. And again, that sponsor for this half inning is Lexus. Lexus, designed to seamlessly blend eye-catching design with exhilarating performance and dynamic styling. Lexus has been proud to support the Sin City Classic with its series of brands for 18 years running.
In the bottom of the first inning, waiting to see who toes the mound, and it looks like Krug is the pitcher for the Kansas City Not Done Yet. Her battery mate is number 9, Swope. No, the pitcher is not Krug. The pitcher is going to be 42, the cleanup batter, Hahn.
And just to tell you a little bit about how these teams got here, so the New York City Hustle was the top seed out of their bracket. They beat the Vita Locas 7-6 in the game, I believe, that you saw here, and then they beat the Scissorme Timbers 17-5. So they were 2-0 in that bracket.
Practice tosses are being done.
And then the Not Done Yet lost to Gossip About Us 14-3, and then lost to the Spitting Llamas 13-5. And so Not Done Yet was the number 5C out of the B bracket.
All right, Hannah Sconey will lead off here in the bottom of the first inning. Her team trails by a run. And the first pitch is swung on and hit in the air to the right side. Everybody giving chase. The ball drops in front of the right fielder for a leadoff base hit. Right field, right center, and second base all converging on that ball, but it dropped between the 3 of them, and that will bring up the second batter, and that is Joanna Moore. And she plays left field. Runner at first base, nobody out. And the first pitch by Hahn to Moore. She swings and lifts one in the air to left center field. Left center fielder giving chase. And the ball is caught. Nice catch out there by the left center fielder. And that'll bring up Jasenia Roman. She plays second base, where's number 23. Stands in from the right side of the plate. And the first pitch to Roman. She swings and hits a pop-up in shallow center field. Left center fielder coming on, makes the catch. They get the ball back in, but it gets by the cutoff, rolls all the way to the fence, and Sconey was able to make it to second base. So there will be an error on the play allowing for the runner to advance, and that'll bring up Christina Polizzi.
Not sure if Sconey was confused on that one or just trying to draw the throw. If it was the latter, it worked.
And the first pitch to Polisi, I think that's exactly what she was trying to do. Polisi takes the first pitch for a ball inside. It's 2 balls and a strike. And the next one. There's a swing and a slow roller down the first base line. It's foul. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the next delivery. And there's a called third strike, and that ends the inning.
0-0.
So a leadoff single, runner is stranded at second base. We go to the top of the second. Our score is still 1-0, not done yet, over the New York City Hustle on the Cloud Sports Network.
I'm not well.
They say that the temperature is 54 and the humidity is at 20%. That's why it feels so cold. The humidity is dry. We'll start here in the top of the second with Serta, number 88, another right-handed batter for Not Done Yet. They scored a run in the top of the first. New York City Hustle did not score in their half of the first, and so we start the top of the second at 1-0. And the first pitch is a ball, too high. And the next one, swing and a ground ball past the second baseman and on into right center field for a base hit. The ball gets by the right center fielder, and it's going to roll all the way to the fence. Right fielder just now getting to the ball. Here is Serta coming around second, on her way to third, and now she makes the turn at third and will come home. 2-0. I couldn't see if the right center fielder just completely misplayed the ball or whether it just took a bad hop and got by her, so I'm going to score it an in-the-park home run.
That's how I'm scoring it as well. I think the right center fielder was playing in a little bit, sort of in that rover range, and it just got to her a little quick.
All right, here is the other Han. She wears number 24. It is now 2-0. And the first pitch hit the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Actually, looking out there, Rich, both center fielders playing fairly shallow, not far off the dirt. Now, the dirt extends a bit behind the plate, but if somebody got a hold of one, they could probably get it over their heads.
Ball 3 and strike 1. And there is a pitch that is deep, and it's a ball, ball 4. And it's a walk, and we'll bring up the catcher, Swope. And there is a slow roller to third, takes a bad hop from the third baseman to the shortstop. They'll throw to second, and they'll still get the force. 5-6-4 is how you score that one. There is one out here in the top of the second.
So Swope on at first on the fielder's choice, and Parrott coming to the plate, walked and scored in the first inning.
And the first pitch is swung on and hit into right field for a base hit. Right fielder racing to get the ball. She falls down but recovers and gets it back into the infield. However, the runners will advance. It'll be second and third and 1 out. Now the runner from third is going to score. Here is Swope coming home. There'll be no play. They throw home, but no play.
And Parrott thought about going to third, but looks like she held up at second. So runner on second with 2 in and 1 on as Barry comes to the plate.
And in the first inning, Barry popped to the shortstop. Parrott at second base. 3-0 is the score. Kansas City over New York. And the first pitch to her, the left-handed batter. She swings and she bounces one to the shortstop, looks the runner back to second. The throw to first is in time. It's a double play. Is it a double play?
No, I believe she tagged Parrott, who was wandering off of second base, but did not get the out at first. So Parrott is erased from the base paths between second and third. Takes it to first on what is essentially a fielder's choice.
And there's a line drive off the pitcher's glove. She recovers, underhands to second base. The second baseman, or the shortstop rather, drops the ball, and the runner is safe.
Little bit of an unusual choice there to go to second.
Yeah.
Usually that ball's safer play is at first, and you'll have a little more time.
And Hahn will be the batter. Hahn, number 42, the pitcher. She hit into a fielder's choice in her previous at-bat. She has runners at first and second, and hits that ball into left center field for a base hit. A run will score. 19, Barry scores, and this is now a 3-run inning. Bryant to second base. Hahn is at first on a single. There'll be a runner. It'll be Parrott. The batter will be Krug. Krug is the third baseman, and she will bat with 2 runs in the inning. And the first pitch to her is a pitch that is high and away for a ball. It's 2 balls and a strike. And the next one, she swings and bounces one back to the pitcher, off the pitcher's glove, beyond the second baseman's reach, on into the outfield, and here comes Bryant around third. Parrott on her way to third will hold. It'll be first and third, and a third run has scored in the inning. It is now 4-0.
Not done yet living up to their name for this inning, with balls just sort of taking good bounces for them and getting through that infield.
Winter, the batter. And the first pitch is a strike called. In the on-deck circle, Shropshire. Winter walked in the first inning, and the next pitch to her is grounded to the shortstop, fielded on 4 hops. She throws over to Jasenia Roman, and that ends the inning. But 3 runs did come across for Not Done Yet in the top of the second. And we go to the bottom of the second, our new score, Not Done Yet from Kansas City, 4. The New York City Hustle, nothing on the Cloud Sports Network.
Do you know Spanish? I know enough. Hola, ladies. ¿Qué hacer esta noche?
Pues no sé. We just got here. It's our first time.
Hola. ¿Dónde ir hoy, señoritas?
We don't know. We just got here. It's our first time.
Yep. 4 that inning.
Oh, so do I. I'm sorry, I did have 4.
All right, so we are heading into the bottom of the second inning with our score now 5 for the Kansas City Not Done Yet and 0 for the New York City Hustle, who are coming to the plate for their at-bat in the second inning. Leadoff hitter is going to be the number 5 hitter, the right fielder, Annie, is it Kawashiro?
Kawashima.
Kawashima.
And the first pitch to her is a strike. And the next delivery, swung on, and there is a ball hit out into the third baseman, an easy pop-up, and in fair territory, the catch is made. That'll bring up Claire Allen, the third baseman.
Claire Allen with a fan in the stands behind us.
And the first pitch to her. She swings and she hits a grounder to the shortstop. Tries to backhand it, but is not able to. That's Claire Bryant, or that is Bryant, the shortstop, and not able to make the play, so it is an infield single for Claire Allen. and that'll bring up Lynn San Pedro, the shortstop. There'll be a runner for Claire Allen. It'll be number 00, the leadoff batter, Hannah Sconey. The first pitch is swing and a miss by Lynn San Pedro. 1 on, 1 out here on the top of the second, 5-0. Not done yet over New York City Hustle. This will be the last game that we will be doing here on the Cloud Sports Network today. This is the 6th of the 6 games that we were scheduled to do. Tomorrow we will be back at Sunset Park for the D Division. There's a swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout. Lynn San Pedro followed by Rose San Pedro, the right center fielder. She bats with 2 outs and 1 on here in the bottom of the second. Not done yet. 5, New York City Hustle, nothing. And here is the pitch. She takes a strike called. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the next delivery. She swings and she hits a ground ball to the shortstop. Bryant fields it, crosses the second, and the out is made. The runner thought she was safe, but the out is made. The umpire calls out, so the runner for Allen was Sconey. She's out at second base, 6-4 on the putout, and that ends the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third. Our score remains not done yet, 5, and the New York City Hustle, nothing on the Cloud Sports Network.
And coming up in the top of the third for the not done yet will be the number 7 hitter, Shropshire, followed by Sirta and Hahn, number 24.
Shropshire hit into a fielder's choice to the shortstop in the first inning.
And again, the next game on this field, which we will not be broadcasting after our game, is going to be Hold My Beer, who won the last game that we did, and the winner of this game. And then the 2 losers of those games, the Rebels and whoever loses this game, will be playing here at Doc Romeo on Field 6 tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So, as usual, if you win, you play later tonight, but you probably get to sleep in tomorrow.
Yes. Wait, pitch to Shropshire is a ball. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the next delivery. A pitch is inside. The count is full at 3-2. Anna Marie De Quesada, the pitcher for the New York City Hustle. She throws to Keisha Hall, the catcher. Here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a line drive up the middle and on into center field for a base hit. So a leadoff base runner again. There'll be a courtesy runner for Shropshire. And it looks like it's going to be Winter running at first base. The batter is going to be Serta. Serta hit a home run in her previous at-bat. And the first pitch is a ball. 2-1. These hand warmers are doing wonders for my palms.
Just talking about them, when they seem to take a little bit to warm up, but once they do, they are very helpful.
And the next delivery to Serta. Swung on, and there is a ground ball between third and short. It is fielded by the shortstop. She throws to second, but the runner beats the play, and it'll be first and second, and nobody out. Hahn will be the batter, number 24.
And again, if you're enjoying the coverage, please let us know that you're watching. Tag some friends, tag some family members, let others know who's playing, and tell us who you're rooting for.
And the first pitch to Hahn is a swing and a miss for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And you can guide folks to either the Sin City Classic Facebook page or the Sin City Classic YouTube page, as our broadcast is on both.
And the next delivery is a strike called, and she's out. Strike 3 called. So 1 out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Swope. Swope reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run in the previous inning, and she lines one up the middle above the pitcher's reach, and it'll be bases loaded. They will hold the runner Winter at third base. Winter again running for Shropshire. So the bases will be loaded, and once again, the Kansas City not done yet with a rally. They'll go back to the top of the order, and Parrott. Parrott has walked, and she has singled. She has scored a run. And the first pitch to her is a strike called. The next one is a pitch inside for a ball. And here's the next delivery. That pitch is a ball. Bases loaded. Here's the next delivery. She swings and she grounds one to the third baseman. Third baseman will run to the bag to get the force out there. A run does score, however, as Winter scores. It's now 6-0. Serta was forced at third base, 5 unassisted. Swope to second. Parrott is safe at first. That'll bring up the left-handed batter, Barry. And she pops one up on the infield. Shortstop makes the call and makes the catch, and that's the inning. Another run has scored, so says the umpire, Joey, in the top of the third inning. We go to the bottom of the third inning, and our score now, not done yet, 6. And the New York City Hustle, nothing on the Cloud Sports Network. They have built a little fire over there to try to keep warm, too. There are about 19 minutes left in this game. It will be the last two batters in the batting order for New York City, and then we'll go back to the top of the order. Keisha Hall will lead off here in the bottom of the third, her team trailing by 6. First pitch to her, swung on, and there's a bouncing ball to third. Bobbled by the third baseman, kicks it over to second base, and a leadoff batter on. And there will be a runner on. Ana Maria de Quesada will be the batter. And the first pitch to her is a ball, is a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next delivery. She swings and she hits a slow roller down the first baseline, foul. There's a swing and a ground ball to the right side, fielded by the second baseman. She'll throw behind to try to get the force at second and is not able to. It'll be first and nobody out. Back to the top of the order, Hannah Sconey, who led off the game with a single and was stranded at first base. First pitch to her. She swings and she bounces one up the middle. And the ball is bobbled by the shortstop. There'll be no play. Here comes Keisha Hall around third, and she will score the first run of the game for New York. Six to 1. Jasenia Roman will be the batter. And the next one. There is a ground ball hit to the shortstop. I can't see. The umpire is in my way.
Shortstop got it and threw to third base just in time. Was called out by the umpire. So a fielder's choice at third base, 6-5. It looked for a minute like the third base person might have been pulled off the bag, but the umpire says no, she was on and long enough to get the out.
Here is Christina Polizzi, and there is a ground ball to the shortstop on one big hop. She throws to second, and the inning is over. One run came across in the in the bottom of the third for the New York City Hustle. We go to the top of the fourth, and the new score is Not Done Yet 6 and New York City Hustle 1 here on the Cloud Sports Network.
So again, if you have some time and are watching on the Sin City Classic YouTube or Facebook channels, please tag your friends. Let us know who you're rooting for. And we don't have the teams yet because they're not known. They're still playing over in the D Division. But tomorrow we will be at Field 12 on Sunset Fields broadcasting what is going to be game B78, which is going to be, it looks like, a late game in the winner's bracket. So should be some very good Open D softball tomorrow if we're starting in the winner's bracket.
Indeed, indeed. Ana Maria de Quesada gets back in the circle, and she'll face Bryant, Hahn, and Krug here in the top of the fourth. The visiting team is not done yet. They are batting now, and they are leading in the ball game 6-1, and we are inside of 14 minutes to go. First pitch is a ball. Here's the next one. Swung on, and there was a looping fly ball into right center field for a base hit, and that's how the top of the fourth will start. And that'll bring up 42, the pitcher, Hahn. Hahn is the cleanup hitter in this order, and in this game, she has reached on the fielder's choice. She has also singled. And here is the first pitch to her. She swings and she hits one to the shortstop. On two hops, the throw to second for one. Ooh, did she get hurt? She looks like she's hurt. As Yesenia Roman made the turn to try to throw to first, she went down. She's still on the ground.
Yeah, I didn't see the ball pop up at her. It looks like she had it in her hand. I think she got the out at second.
I wonder, yeah.
That's confirmed by
they did have
umpire.
that, but I just wonder if maybe she turned an ankle or a knee when she made that turn, that pivot.
That's what you got to think.
And then you have to wonder, because I see that New York City does not have a substitute.
Yes,
and I don't think that they have an extra hitter either.
So let's hope that she is okay and can get up and continue. If not, and as you say, there is no sub, unfortunately what happens is every time her position, they can go with 9 outfielders, but every time her position would come up in the order, if she couldn't bat, it would be an automatic out.
She's up. You can tell that. She is up. She's no longer on the ground. She hasn't taken any steps yet. Home plate umpire is on his way out there. Now he's blocking my view so I can't see a darn thing again.
I mean, it certainly could have been an ankle or something low that we couldn't see with the dust and everything, but it almost looked more like it was, like you say, a twist of a back or a hip or something.
It looks like, based on what she's doing, it's her right leg that she's walking. She says she's all right, and that's good news. And everybody on the visitors' dugout, the not done yet dugout, giving her applause and comfort.
And just to recap, we did check with the umpires. She did make the out at second before whatever happened. She could not make a play at first, which she might have had she been able to make that throw. So Hahn made it down to first. Brian is out on the fielder's choice, and the third base person, Krug, is coming up to the plate.
All right. Runner at first. 6-1. Not done yet. Clock is now started again, by the way. And there is a looping fly ball out into left field off the bat of Krug, and it's in for a hit. Bryant is running for Hahn, and she makes it to second base. The batter will be Winter.
Winter is coming to the plate.
And the first pitch to Winter. It's a strike called. And the next delivery swung on and hit foul to the left side. Excuse me. Two balls and two strikes. There's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that is in for a base hit. The ball is bobbled in the outfield, so Bryant will come around third to score. And on the play, Krug safe at second base. Shropshire, the batter. No. Serta, the batter.
Serta, the batter. That was Shropshire there.
Now that's Winter out at first base. They've batted out of order, I think. There's a ball that's hit out into right center field, and it's going to roll for a while. Krug will come in to score. Winter will come in to score. Unless Winter was running for Shropshire.
I think Winter was running for Shropshire. Winter struck out and quickly went back to the dugout. So I think Winter came out for Shropshire.
Somebody wake me up and tell me there's a ball game on.
And I think Serta made it to third on that.
She did. Here's Hahn, number 24.
So 3 runs in, and our score now.
Fly ball out into left field. That ball is down for a hit. Another run will score as Serta crosses the plate.
So 4 runs in, so not done yet, now leading 10-1 in the top of the 4th inning.
Hahn will run at first base, and this is Swope. Swing and a line drive back to the pitcher. The out is made, and the inning is over. 4 runs came across that inning to make our new score not done yet 10, and New York City Hustle 1. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Time? 8 minutes. 8 minutes to go.
So if they get up and down quickly, we might get another inning here. If the Hustle get some runs on the board, this could be the last half inning. 8 minutes is not long, but it can be longer than you think in a softball game.
So we start the bottom of the 4th inning with Amy Kawashima to lead off, and then Claire Allen, and then Lynn San Pedro. And here is the first pitch to Kawashima. Swung on and hit fair down the left field line. It'll roll through foul territory and being chased by the left fielder. That's Winter out there. Kawashima around second will head to third, where she will wind up standing up with a triple, and that will be as far as she gets. It's a leadoff triple for Amy Kawashima. And that'll bring up Claire Allen. Claire Allen singled in the second inning. And the first pitch to Claire Allen is a ball. The count is 2-1. Here is the next one. She swings and fouls one to the left side. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And the Hustle cheering Claire on with a move it over cheer to get that ball onto the field for the next swing.
And they're slow in getting the ball back in. All right, we're all ready to go, and here is the next pitch to Claire Allen, and she takes a strike call, and she is out. She wasn't happy with that call. She pointed with her bat to the plate where she thought the ball had landed, but it doesn't really matter. Here is Lynn San Pedro, who struck out in her previous at-bat, and she takes a strike call. She has seen 3 pitches in her 2 at-bats, and they've all been strikes. 2 swinging, 1 taking. And here is the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And here is Rose San Pedro, the right center fielder, who reached on a fielder's choice in the second inning. We have a runner at third base. The leadoff runner, who hit a triple, is still at third base now with 2 outs after the 2 strikeouts. And the first pitch is low for a ball. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
And with 2 outs, you may not want to keep this inning going for too long, but you definitely want to get that runner in from third if you can.
Yes.
So this should be a real swing here.
Here's the next one. Swing and a miss. She's 1 pitch away from having an inning where she strikes out the side. Here's the 2-2. On the plate, 3-2. And the next delivery, swung on and hits a looping fly ball into right center field. The ball is down for a hit, and the runner from third, Kawashima, does finally score. It's an RBI single for Rose San Pedro, and it is now 10-2. Bring up Keisha Hall. Keisha Hall reached on an error in the third inning and scored her team's first run. She swings at this one and hits a fly ball to left field. The ball will carry into foul territory. The left fielder, playing very close to the foul line, is able to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 run scored. We go to the top of the 5th. 10-2 our score here on the Cloud Sports Network.
And we are going to get another full inning of softball because since we ended with time on the clock, we will go to the 5th, and not done yet. We'll start it off in the top of the 5th, but the home team will always get their last at bat, so the Hustle will get 1 more chance to tie this up no matter what not done yet does in their half of the inning.
That's mine.
And again, the winner of this game will advance to the next game on this field, and the loser will play at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and we will be broadcasting from Sunset Field, bringing you Open D softball in the winner's bracket from Field 12.
It'll be the top of the order for the Kansas City not done yet here on the top of the 5th inning. Parrott, Berry, Bryant. Parrott is batting for the 4th time in this game. She has walked, she has singled, and she has reached on a fielder's choice. So she's been on base all 3 times, so she has scored 1 run. Here is the first toss to her. Swung on and grounded to third. Clean fielded cleanly by the third baseman. Her throw to first is late. Gets by the first baseman. There'll be no further advancement by Parrott, and she's on with a leadoff single. And that'll bring up Barry. Barry has popped to the shortstop, hit a ground ball to the shortstop and reached on a fielder's choice, and popped to the shortstop again. She's 0 for 3. She has scored a run. First pitch to her is a ball at the plate, 2 balls and a strike. And that pitch is deep, ball 3. The 3-1 delivery is a strike called. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the next delivery. She swings and hits one to the left side, or rather the right side from the left-handed batter's box, and it's a foul ball and caught by the first baseman for the first out of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up Bryant, the shortstop, who has walked, reached on a fielder's choice, and singled. Pitcher is repositioning a few of her fielders. And the first pitch is grounded back to the pitcher. She'll underhand to second for 1, throw to first, not in time. The first baseman again. I think she was a little disgusted with it, and it took her a little while to go over and get the ball. But on the play, Parrott is forced at second base, 1-6. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Hahn, number 42. Reached on a fielder's choice, singled, and reached on the fielder's choice, has scored a run. Her position has scored a run. 2 outs in the inning. And there's a pop-up in foul territory behind the plate and no play. I think the time has run out, so they'll play the remainder of this half inning, and then we will have a bottom of the 5th inning because the home team is New York. And they need 8 to tie, at least for now. And here's the pitch. Swung on and bounced to the shortstop on 1 hop. She bobbles, recovers, throws to second, and gets the out. No runs scored in the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is still 10-2, not done yet. And we're not done yet either.
And as you said, time has expired. The Hustle will get their last half of the inning. They need to score 8 to tie or 9 to win. Otherwise, this game will be over and the not done yet will win. The tiebreaker, should we get there, is a 1-pitch rule. So you will start with a runner on second, and everybody would get 1 pitch. If it's a strike, it's an out. If it's a foul, it's an out. If it's a ball, it's a walk. And if it's in play, it's whatever happens.
New York City will bat batters 10, 1, and 2, I believe. And if my book is correct, the leadoff batter should be Ana Maria de Quesada, the pitcher. And here is the first pitch to her. She swings and she pops one to the shortstop over her glove and on into left center field for a leadoff single. And that'll bring up Hannah Sconey. who has singled and reached. She's reached twice. And she has a runner at first base and nobody out. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and there is a ground ball. Umpire's in my way to shortstop. Throws to second, gets a force out there, and the runner beats the throw to first base. So 1 on, 1 out. The batter will be Joanna Moore, who has flied to left center and has reached on a single. She takes the first pitch a little low for a ball. Here is the next pitch, and that pitch is inside and deep. The count is 3 balls and 1 strike. Hannah Sconey at first base. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And here's the next pitch, and that is lined over the shortstop's glove and into left center field for a hit. It'll be runners at first and second, and 1 out. The batter will be Jasenia Roman.
I think this is her first plate appearance since whatever happened out there at second base, so we'll see how she's running and hitting.
Boy, look at that! Look at that right field batter, or that the right-handed hitter's batter's box. Very, it's a little too low for my taste. First pitch is a ball. And the next delivery, she swings and she grounds one to the third baseman, and she tags the runner coming over from second. 5 unassisted, and that is the second out in the inning, and that'll bring up Christina Polizzi.
So 2 on, nobody in, and 2 outs. The New York City Hustle down to their last out here in the bottom of the 5th inning with time expired in the game.
And here's the first pitch to Polizzi. She swings and pops one on the infield, fielded by the shortstop. She throws to first, and the throw is wide. There's no play. And the run scores. Joanna Moore does score. It is now 10-3. And Amy Kawashima, who hit a triple in her previous at-bat, also has popped to the third baseman. She bats with another runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. She swings and she grounds one to the shortstop. Shortstop will throw to second. That's it. That ends the game. In the top or in the bottom of the 5th, but not enough. They needed more than that. Final score, not done yet, done for this game. The team from Kansas City wins 10-3 over the New York City Hustle. That concludes our broadcast schedule for this day here at Doc Romero Park. On behalf of everybody involved in this broadcast, thank you for being with us. We're going to go get warm. Good night from the Cloud Sports Network.